Well, that all went extremely well with Bella. We were really, really happy about it. So we did the approach of sort of kneeling down lower, and then Kelly sort of leaned in closer to the couch and she put her arm up. And I thought, I'm not letting her get in there before me. So I did that as well. Put my arm up in there, and then of course Kelly was talking to Bella's father, and I thought I'd just lean in there a little bit more, and ended up getting sort of like little hand licks and everything, and no barking at us, and apparently that's what she does do sometimes when she meets new people.
No barking or snarling.
So we're going to have roast meat for dinner tonight, aren't we? A roast meat salad.
And then tomorrow we'll head back, get Bella, and then we're thinking we might take a mission to see if we can find those sunglasses.
So we're going to actually have a nice early night tonight. We're going to what are we watching on that your mother said to watch?
Well, don't tell everyone. Stranded on Honeymoon Island. It's like the worst trash you could watch, but it's quite good.
It's not too bad.
Salad, telly, sleep, Bella, sunglasses. See you tomorrow.
It's very important when you're in van life that you keep yourself maintained. And in saying about being maintained, Icy also said that she needs
to add blue today, so we have to go and find that.
And we're looking forward to seeing Bella today because she doesn't know that we are going to actually be looking after her over the next couple of weeks.
We're off to pack and save.
I am more than horrified by the prices here in Dunedin. Absolutely dreadful. Gosh, I've got myself zoomed in on here, haven't I? The it's like the cucumbers are nearly $7 each. No.
What the lady at the checkout said when you said that everything was so expensive here.
She said, oh, well, Dunedin's a lot smaller than Christchurch, and so I guess they put it all back into the community. And I said, oh, they definitely don't do that. I said, it's those who are working upstairs there. Anyway, interesting, very interesting place, Dunedin. Where are we now?
We're going to the truck stop. Step 1, lift the bonnet. Step 2, find the add blue. I guess you pay for it.
Somehow.
And then you fill it.
There's all the leaves up there. And the spiders up there. Icy is absolutely filthy.
So you just put pump number 5 in. It's $1.99 a litre. Warning, warning, this is add blue, not fuel, it says. It's the little nozzle.
Is it like a tonic for her?
Oh, it squirts into the emissions, I think, and so it makes the diesel particles cleaner.
Oh, thank goodness for that, because I have been feeling a bit bad about us using diesel.
You just can't see anything, so how are you meant to know? I don't want it to come flying out.
No, and you don't want it on you because they told you to wear gloves. Apparently if you drop it on the ground, it crystallises.
Oh, you were listening. That's cute.
Well, I was in the bathroom. Yes, I was. I can't stop thinking about, your mother's toasted sandwiches or the chocolate pumpkin muffins.
13.
Kelly's counting while I'm talking. Scary.
Well, what we'll do is we'll start the engine.
Right, I'll go and do that while you've got your hands out of there.
Okay.
Walk around.
Just wait for you to do a complete
I know,
circle of the
complete circle. It's gone completely off the screen. I guess that is alright. Cold. Well, we have arrived. On quite a big slant, aren't we, Kelly?
See, because even if we could back in here, it's that car on the other side, I don't think.
Yeah. It's parked a wee bit different than where it was, but you can't tell them not to park there. But then
We could move these two and park here.
it's quite a cute little place, this one, actually. Quite cute. Oh, they've got all the little native trees and things in their garden. Bella! Don't forget to take your shoes off.
Yeah.
Bella!
Hi, Bella.
I guess we just ignore her a little bit like we did before.
Hi, honey. Hi, Bella. I'll just close this.
Yeah, it's going to take me a moment to get these boots off. Is she in the lounge, is she? Hi, Bella.
Hi, honey. Here's Moo Cow. Here's Moo Cow. Here's Moo Cow. You want the telly on? Here's your bone. Here's your bone. Nims. Moo Cow.
She's shaking. She's a wee bit unsure. So we'll just let her listen to the tally for a minute. Good girl. Good girl. Right, we'll just do a wee bit of a wander around. We're going to go and do some washing. She might come out and see us. Right, so Kelly's having fun there. You can see her on the wee Honda. Not sure what she's saying to me. I was just thinking you probably don't need to be any further back.
It's a manual. I was just like,
Oh, is that what you were
get
saying?
into gear, and I was just like, what's happening? I forgot to push the clutch.
Oh, you're
down.
fine with all those things. Is that right? Look, Bella, she's at the window there watching. Are you wondering why we're in your mother's car? We're just shifting it so it's safe. She's got little shakes, but she'll be all right. We're just going to go and make ourselves a toasted sandwich in the van, and then we're going to come in with her in the lounge and just relax a little bit so she can get to know us, because she's going to have to get her little walking brace on so that she can come for walkies. Do you want to go for walkies? Yep, I think you do. And yeah, it is cold, but I believe you don't feel the cold. You're just shivering because you're a bit unsure about what I'm saying. You'll be able to see Bella's. She went running back into bed when the curtains were opened. I would have thought when the curtains were closed that she would be in bed, but no, she's done it the other way around. So we've got her sitting there comfortably while we've brought in from in the van. I said to her I wanted toasted sandwiches, and so Kelly's brought them in on the tray and in the cast iron and cutting them up. So we've got cheese, tuna, tomato, mozzarella. They're nice and hot, and we're also going to borrow some of the trays that they've got in here for making muffins, which we're going to make in the van with Bella. Bella's coming with us because we're going to end up, Bella, in Geraldine.
We're making progress, one small doggy step at a time.
Yeah, for doggy mankind. Right, Bella's been she's been in the van. She's
Bella, you're going the wrong way.
We're going the wrong way. Come on, walkies. Come on, good girl. Whew.
Who's taking her for a walk?
Oh,
Bye.
we'll see, won't we? Bye.
They don't look too bad. They taste quite healthy.
This is what I call super cute. Look, they're both looking straight ahead.
There's no nonsense around here. Right, come on. It's going to be a very late night. We don't hit the road. Come on, you lot. Let's go.
Oh, gosh.
I'm bad, mummy. Come on.
Right.
We've got 45 minutes until we get water, and then we're still going to get to our camp spot. So
Rightio, you are right. Let's turn the lights
it only
on.
took us all day to get out the house. Nighttime walkies. Last walkies before Bobo's.
I thought it was best to actually talk to you and give you a little bit of an update while there is light on the road. It's 10 o'clock at night. We've got Bella in the vehicle. She's been for quite a few wee walks because we're going backtracking. We're going back to, well, Geraldine, but not the township, but to one of the dock sites, because that's where we think that Kelly's sunglasses are.
It costs like a full tank of gas.
I love those. Those are like your road glasses.
They're my racing car driving
Yeah,
glasses.
I really like them. So we're going back there and we've looked back on the past videos. This is the place where I had the fall, where I slipped on the rocks. So those of you who have seen that video, you will know that Kelly had her glasses on and then they're off.
But before the water.
So anyway, we've got another half an hour of driving and we're going to be by the beach tonight, and we'll wake up when we wake up. Apparently Bella wakes up normally around 6:30 or so she's been up a lot later tonight as well, so she might have a sleep in as well.
I just wanted to show you Bella's setup. She's got the basket on the chair, or she can go into her wee crate. Night night everyone.
It's very late at night, Bella.
Say night night world. Night night. Sleep in in the morning. Good morning. This is the view from the window this morning. Could have been slightly too close to the edge when we rolled in dark last night. It's quite seaweedy out there. Somebody decided at 4:30 this morning that it was wakey's time. Is it wakey's time at 4:30? And did we go for a walkie? Did we have breakfast and go for a walkie? You've been a good girl and we came back and you had another sleep. Good girl, Bella. Alright, we're going to have breakfast and we'll go for a big walkie on the beach.
Break the arm off the door. Heck, that was difficult. I don't know exactly what it's called. Slippery dog. Have you ever seen one of these before? There is a specific name for them, but I can't remember. They're like some sort of dried fish, but hard on your feet here. I couldn't work out whether that was natural or I've never ever seen one of those. Oh, with shells everywhere. These two are in tune with each other.
You thought you were following me. We're actually following Bella.
She looks around every so often to make sure we're alright though.
She must want to get back to her seat up at the back of on the bed.
We have walked, you can see Iceberg above the rocks there. We went down the cliff and we have walked all the way around to where those green trees are. That was nearly 3 miles. So my watch said.
Alright, I see you've got your sunglasses on. Sunglasses, here we come.
And chocolate roll over out.
Oh yes, we just had a pumpkin chocolate muffin. You're fine. You're right back there, Bella.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to back out. Interesting move. I see, we have to do the big loop because we're going the other direction.
We are going in the other direction, but we're just going to get it right and have a final look to see.
Well, that's a Thelma and Louise.
God, we're not doing that. Hell no. We're hoping actually for our drives and adventures that we go on that anybody who's struggling with, whether it be life or just struggling with day-to-day repetitiveness and day-to-day health not being too good. You know, if there's somebody watching and you're in hospital, then we hope that our adventures might just make it a wee bit more exciting. And another big sip for Louise and Kelly, coffee. You know when they say for mankind, but for us.
Alright, call my way.
Call your way. Okay, let's go.
Call your way. Oh,
How many people ever go on an adventure looking for sunglasses, going back 3 to 4 hours or days? Sometimes, it's going to take us a couple of days to get back there because that's just what we do. You don't know what you're going to see, what you're going to experience, how you're going to feel, what the weather's going to be like, whether you need to go to the dump station, need more water. It's just a constant list, and we're just going with it. We're both absolutely loving it, and Bella's loving it too.
Bella's come forward for a wee knee cuddle, and we've just realised that our fabulous plan of staying in Waihi Gorge dock site is not going to happen because... Why is that, Louise?
Kelly said when she was looking at the dock site, she said, oh, why don't we book 2 nights just in case? And I said, oh, brilliant idea, because it's so good for that swimming hole and all the walks and the fire pit and everything it's got there. And then she said, I wonder if dogs are allowed there. And I said, do you know what? Probably aren't, but anyway, she had a look. No. No dogs allowed.
So we're going to have to do a quick sneak in, look for my glasses and get out.
Yeah, so she would be allowed to stay in the car, but she's just not allowed out. So anyway, she'll be getting out still today because we'll be having our barbecue chicken.
And also, we got a chip on the old windscreen.
I don't think you can see it just there. The thing is, you get that one fixed, and we're only, really a week in.
So now I'm going to have to get on the phone and find some sites that we can stay that allow doggies. Plus we need a spot for lunch. Did you put $20 in? I said 20 litres.
I said the porch, not the post.
Oh. Alright. Good job for your first time. Someone's been chopping down this tree, so we are going to use some of the sawdust for the toilet, because do you know how expensive sawdust is?
What is that Kelly up to? I guess there's nothing like taking advantage of a situation.
No, I've got 2 bags for the toilet.
Ah, I see. Sawdust for the toilet. That's good. So that saw was good, wasn't it? Look, it's only a little one, and look how it's cutting that.
Yeah, well, I had to leave a chainsaw behind, didn't I? I wasn't leaving this behind.
That saw was one of the first things that we got, wasn't it? We saw them online when we were watching people surviving in the wild. And these are the saws that they have.
ARS, made in Japan.
We're going back to get the sunglasses. We've got 1 hour left. Kelly's having a lot of fun here, and we've got our eucalyptus leaves that she's leaning on, and they smell divine. And when you burn them in these fire pits, if none of this is too dry, too wet, then it gets rid of any mosquitoes. I just don't want them to be in the dark, because we're about to go in the dark.
Hurry up there. Do you know how much, about this much wood at Pack and Save in Dunedin? $16.99.
We're almost where we're going, and we have come into around a different way, not through Geraldine, but more on the back way. And where it looks to you like it's still quite daylight, it's getting quite dark and cold, very cold. It's dropped down to 7, but it feels colder than that. Bella, we've got to leave her up in the bedroom. She cannot come out, and we aren't staying the night either, which is very unfortunate because we really like this place.
Mission sunglasses. Raining, misty. I think we went right down the end, didn't we?
Our hair torches, they're actually really good. I've got my blimmin' shorts on, would you believe?
I'm feeling very confident.
It's nice when a person feels confident about something.
Just remind you of the jandal hunt.
It is a wee bit.
We found them. God, we were pleased to find them. They've been so handy.
Oh, I've used them so much.
We came through here with Neo, and then here. Yeah, I think we went this way. Would you agree?
I'm not good with sense of direction. Everybody who knows me knows that. I need a navigation. You're the navigator. Guess we just need to watch where we're going. There's lots of rocks down here on the ground.
I feel like we went down one.
Right, we're looking for the rose hip and the gorse. Not exactly easy finding this in the dark. This is the area.
Does that look like the rose hip?
Yep.
I can go down there.
You were right round here, weren't you? You wouldn't know if some buggers picked them up.
Well, no luck so far, as you can see. I do not have my glasses on. So let's go back. We'll get to our next campsite, which is not too far away. Just double check those cameras again. Bugger, there was actually a fire pit down there with some really good ash, so there's obviously been someone here. Because it wasn't like that last time.
No, in fact it wasn't a fire pit, it was actually a little fire that they'd made, hadn't they? Just by the gorge.
Right, I'll find the next spot.
Okay, let me pull my gloves off.
We're going to give it one more go, just to double check.
Okay, going out on the second look, but it's pretty pitch black out here now, so we're going to have to watch our ankles. And these lights are really good. We're walking back to Iceberg, absolutely no luck whatsoever out here in the rain. We're going to go back into Icy after our second look. Been through all the photos, all of them, and now we're thinking maybe somebody might have handed them in. I really love these glasses on Kelly, so I think that we'll go and have a look and see if we can find some others online if we can't find them in the entranceway. Anyway, we're going to get going because it's cold and we're hungry.
We saw some eggs on the way in, so if we go that way on the way out tomorrow, we'll get some eggs. There's
called?
Sheep Dip Road. There's two Te Moana Road campsites. They're not far from each other. One of them said that it had creepy people, not this one. So hopefully there's no creepy people here. But they did say it was muddy, so see how we go.
To the creepy people one though. And you decided to go to the muddy one.
The closest one.
Because it had good...
it had a swimming hole.
Turn in here.
Yep.
They're joking about the muddy, deep water. Don't think they were. It's very deep. Very wet. Look at the roof rack. Yeah, they're not joking about the mud, were they?
We're going to get quite scratched there. Don't stop.
Oh, God.
Don't stop.
Oh, God, that gives me the creeps. Oh.
Can you see anything non-muddy?
Well, not in this type of weather. What's that down there? Is that swampy or is that looks flat?
Yep, straight on. Okay, don't panic. Just go back slowly.
Oh, I can't. I've just said I can't.
Oh, you can't go forward or back. Did you try going? Obviously, you tried going forward. Stop and go back. Just wedge it back and forward. Just don't spin it deep.
I just want to have a look first before anything. Right, so where do we go to get out when we do that?
Okay, well we can't go that way. So I guess we go across here and round. It's quite bad, isn't it?
Ripper. Should have listened to what the people are saying in the future. Let's just listen to what other people are saying. I'm only really going here, but there isn't there because we'll get stuck there. Oh, it's a dreadful place. I don't know how we get out of this, is what I'm trying to say. It was stuck very much on the ground. Right. Yep. Good luck. Oh, they sure did. Sure are heavy. Did a good job. I don't speak person. What a horrible place. Oh God, it's quite bad over this way.
Trying on one side, and then next I'll get the other two down if I have to.
Thank you for not panicking.
Well, it's not a panic. It's an adventure. A wet one.
No. What now? Oh, so wet. Oh God, it's like really, really thick, isn't it? But the thing is what's worrying me is that you're sitting so high up on there.
So I should go backwards?
Yeah, I'm not really liking that. That's too high up.
Just stand back in case these... Coming down.
So what I'm concerned about is that's all, see the big hole in there and how the wheel's stuck there, so if we go down that's like a really big cliff. Like about how many inches down would that be?
I think it would be fine, honey. you want to go backwards?
I'm not sure. What do you think?
Well, I was trying to go forwards.
Stop! Oh my, go! You're alright, sorry, it looked like it was getting stuck. Holy fuck. God damn it. What a horrible place. Why is all that water all bubbling? It's like some big sink thing or something underneath here. You did really good. These are so heavy. I guess it's just shifting one at a time. That one's stuck. I thought you were going to tip it for a minute.
Really?
Yeah. They're heavy.
Alright, let's go and see the creepy people place. Oh, there you go. Max tracks work.
You see how thick this all is? Yup. Try not to slip over. Oh my god.
We had one subscriber who was only subscribed to see us get stuck in the mud. There you go, he's satisfied.
It's awful. I really didn't like that. Looks like a crocodile in there. Show you how it is quite deep. Kelly wins the awards again because I got very agitated by not knowing, feeling out of control and feeling like we needed to be towed and everything, so she wins the award on this. Oh god, that was the other thing, is the hydraulics were broken one of the legs off. Yep, that water's really cold.
Bella's liking her adventure.
Well, she hasn't got the back window open. My hands are frozen.
These were worth the investment.
Bringing them in from Australia, carrying them on the plane.
We did. Oh no, we checked them in.
We got COVID just afterwards, buying them, didn't we? It's a lot more off. It's slightly less heavier.
I might need them again. You have to pass those up. Got them in right now. I think 4 can actually fit on here. There we go.
Do you want to try 4?
Oh, no, I think they've been adjusted for 2. It's like a muddy bear's climbed this thing. Oh, you thought it was cold down there. Ah.
We're like traumatising ourselves doing this at night time rather than during the day.
I think we'll feed Bella now. Ready? How about you go and feed Bella? I'm okay here.
I just want to make sure you get down alright.
Do we look professional now?
I think we look like we're becoming full-time van lifers sooner than we realised. Oh, well, I'm just going to say very quickly from me having my, I don't know if it was a meltdown, but agitation of feeling like, 1, we were going to be towed, 2, that the water tanks were going to be ripped off, that the hydraulic legs were going to break, and that we were going to be stuck here for 2 or 3 days.
Did you get all of that out of that?
Yes.
Shit.
That's exactly why I was feeling like that, because I'm going to turn the camera around for everybody to see. I mean, when you look at that's just what we've been in. It's pretty bad. And with us, the length that we are, stuck where we were stuck, it's just sloppy mud.
Did you go under the hydraulics?
No, I haven't yet.
We've got half the cliff with us.
They should have it closed down, actually. Oh god. Is that the whole hydraulics?
covered in grass. I think we took a chunk of the cliff with us. Far out. Right, let's feed the doggy.
Oh, we need to feed ourselves too.
Let's feed her first.
Who's driving out? Me. My hands feel frostbitten. Oh my gosh. Icey's going to need one hell of a bath. And she's probably going to need a massage after that. Should we just get out of here?
Okay.
My hands are hurting so much. What are your fingers like?
We're okay.
Thank you for looking after us.
You're welcome.
Thank you for letting your Air New Zealand panics not set in. Can you see Bella?
No, honey? She's probably fast asleep. Right, let's just get to the next one. We're on Winchester Hanging Rock Road. We made a call not to go to the other Te Moana Gorge. We are going to a completely different one now.
Yeah, thank God we got the hell out of Dodge.
Not suitable for heavy vehicles is what that just said.
This one?
That's what that sign just said.
Road for 3 kilometres.
I wish they'd say how heavy when they say that. For God's sakes. What is it with these places? Is this going to be muddy as well? I'm going to just chill out for a second. I think I've been traumatised enough for one night. Actually, I've just been traumatised again. We just had a ginormous hairpin, and I don't know whether my stomach sort of dropped or whether I felt like we were going to roll over onto our side.
It wasn't that bad.
It felt like that. It said not a road for heavy vehicles. Well, what the hell does that mean?
Specify heavy.
Yeah. And why? Rockfall, streams. Oh,
Possum.
Gosh, that was a big fatty, wasn't it? Just seeing what's over this ridge now.
At least we've got a 4x4. Like, you still get stuck, but she's pretty good, old Icy.
Yeah, but where are we going?
Steep.
So foggy out here that you can't really tell which way you're going.
It doesn't let you back when it thinks there's something behind you. This is annoying, isn't it?
Yep.
You're okay. You're okay.
Right, took a wrong turn. It's because of the fog and everything out here.
Well, technically the GPS told us to go this way. Another camper.
Oh, yep. Tell you what, it's almost hard to blooming breathe tonight. It's not because of the fog.
Right, we'll go and check it.
Look at the mud everywhere. What a mess. Right, Bella? Are you in the bed? How come you're in the bed? You're not supposed to be in the bed. That's because you've got the hottie, isn't it? It's hilarious. You've no idea what we've been through tonight, I don't think, and you must be hungry too. Oh my gosh. At least you've got no mud on you, like us.
Yes, it's muddy. There are 2 other campers in there, which doesn't mean that we won't get stuck, but
How muddy is it though?
it's not as bad as...
Bella's in the bed.
in our bed.
She's in our bed. Okay, feeling quite easy about all of this. Just because of the folly and the Yeah.
It is soaked. I wonder if the other campers look like this. Is she actually in our bed?
She's actually
Like on your side or my side?
yours.
Bella!
She's actually.
Cheeky monkey! Is that because of the hotties?
I think so. I thought she didn't like the warmth. Right.
Right.
Have a look and see where Bella is.
Bella! So you're going to take her for a walk?
Have cookies and then have dindins.
Bella just wants to say night, everybody. I've had a big day today. Bella, you haven't had a big day today. You have been resting and sleeping on the bed while we were shifting and moving and just about lifting the car. So I don't know why you're tired. I know you've been for lots of walks and been on the beach, been under the eucalyptus tree, and then you've been round where we are tonight. But anyway, you're allowed to have big sleeps. I can see you're just about to go into deep bobo sled.
Do not wake up before 6 o'clock.
Oh, don't wake up at 4:30. That's not very fair because it's getting on to midnight now. So you're going to say, love you all. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you subscribe and click the like button.